Of course, the big question in the AP interview was about the probable murder of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. There's mounting evidence that Saudi Arabia's leaders ordered this killing. But when he was asked if the king was in any way involved, the president told the AP, "It just sounded to me like he felt like he did not do it." That is not an explanation. "Sir, how do you plead?" "Guilty, Your Honor, but I feel like I'm innocent." "Well, the heart wants what it wants. Release the prisoner." Trump then, sure, justice.
Yeah.
I feel innocent.
You feel the vibe of innocence.
Trump added, "Here we go again with, you're guilty until proven innocent. I don't like that. We just went through that with Justice Kavanaugh." To which Brett Kavanaugh said, "Hey, maybe leave my name out of this one." Dismembering a journalist is actually one of the crimes I have not been accused of. I think. I was pretty drunk, so you never know. But... But it does explain the Crown Prince's calendar entry for that day: lifting weights with PJ and Squee. And those guys get around. Those guys get around a lot. And make no mistake, folks, the guy at the center of all of this is Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince and guy watching Jared Kushner dance for his amusement, Mohammed bin Salman, who's also known as NBS. That's right. He has reached three-letter world leader status, right up there with FDR, JFK, and KFC. And I will follow him anywhere. MBS has a long history of bad behavior right after he took power. Dozens of princes were locked up for about 3 months in the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Riyadh. At least 17 detainees were hospitalized for physical abuse, and one later died in custody. Wow, that is really going to hurt the Ritz-Carlton on TripAdvisor. I can see it now. Shower difficult to figure out. Continental breakfast only went till 10:30. Also, I was murdered. Now, so many people believe the Crown Prince was involved in the killing that Washington insiders are now grimly joking that MBS stands for Mr. Bonesaw. But despite the mounting evidence, including reported audio of the murder, Trump continues to back his buddies, the Saudis. Today in the Oval Office, he was asked, since Khashoggi was a legal resident of Virginia, why didn't he order the FBI to investigate?
Well, he wasn't a citizen of this country, for one thing, and we're going to determine that. And you don't know whether or not we have, do you?
Well,
No, but do you know whether or not we've sent the FBI?
Have you sent the FBI?
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, why don't you tell us?
Mr. President. Why would I tell you?
Yeah, why would I tell you? I mean, the media is the enemy of the people, not like my dear friend, Mr. Bonesaw. Of course, the world looks to America for moral authority, but Trump says there's something just as important.
If you look at Saudi Arabia, they're an ally, and they're a tremendous purchaser of not only military equipment, but other things. When I went there, they committed to purchase $450 billion worth of things.
Yes. Yeah, very important.
Wow.
Important. I believe the Saudi shopping list from that trip went, military things, Donald Trump.